Moving now to your number 2 for this week is an interesting counterbalance to this idea of the splinter net and regulatory control these decentralized autonomous organizations and what they're doing. Explain a little bit about how that experiment's being put into action.
Yeah, so DAOs are really interesting for a number of reasons. One of them being that I think because of the DAO hack, the original DAO hack, the sort of effort and excitement around DAOs dissipated for a little while. And strangely, during the ICO boom, when everyone was kind of tokenizing everything and wanting to decentralize everything, you weren't hearing that much about DAOs. And in some ways, I feel like that may have been to the benefit of the creative sandbox for DAOs, because there wasn't so much energy and focus and, charlatans kind of coming in. But now what you have is you have a really interesting and robust infrastructure starting to emerge for decentralized organizations. So you have Colony and you have Aragon and you have a number of platforms that are basically giving people tools to self-organize in ways that are more formal than a Facebook group, but less formal, or at least less kind of laborious than something like a traditional nonprofit or a traditional for-profit business. And so Jesse Walden from Andreessen Horowitz, who's a really great follow on Twitter, he's always posting interesting things, just put together effectively a massive thread of all of the interesting experiments that he's seeing with DAOs and with crypto governance. And I think that this is, the reason that this provides an interesting counterweight to some of the kind of idea of the splinter net is these types of tools are effectively making it much simpler for people to organize and build things across borders and kind of work in non-traditional ways.